Welcome back, everybody, welcome back. My first guest tonight is a fantastic, famous actress, movie star, American goddess, really,
Icon
I'd
goddess,
say.
yeah, definitely.
She's in she's in a film.
She is.
And a lot of films, but the one she's going to talk about is Nymphomaniac Volume 1. Sorry, I get very excited when I say the word nymphomaniac.
Yeah.
It's on demand now and in theatres Friday. Please welcome the enchanting Uma Thurman, everybody. Thurman.
Good evening.
You look absolutely lovely. Very elegant.
Thank you. You too.
Well, thank you very much indeed. First of all, let me put your mind at ease. I don't think my scratchy throat is infectious.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. But
That's too bad.
There you are. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. We had some Australians in earlier. How are you?
Then.
I love your dress. It's very black and white.
Certainly.
Do you see things that way, black and white?
Not enough. Oh, no.
Are you in therapy?
Yes.
No, me too. I'm a big fan of therapy. I think if I didn't go to therapy, I'd be, you know, frantic and
crazy.
Insane. Yeah.
Well, it's really lucky then that you've toned it down a little.
What did you talk to your therapist about?
Myself.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Do you talk about your dreams?
Oh, I try not to.
Why?
The day is so busy.
Well, what, you talk about your day?
Yeah.
That's what your husband's
I know, it's very
for.
boring.
Yeah, no. Well, what is your day like then?
Well, you know, it's busy. Lots going on.
You have children?
The number of them, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's going to get...
Yeah.
That gets in the way of some fun, doesn't it?
Well,
oh,
they
Lord.
are fun. They are fun.
Oh, sure. I can follow the party line, but come on.
No, well, you have children.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've got kids. Where do you think this comes from?
Well, you have
this
more
is from
than one,
preschool.
so you didn't stop at one.
No, I like sex, too.
Well.
And sometimes other people are there.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope that's not contagious.
No, that's contagious. Yeah. No, what age are your children?
I have a 20-month-old who's youngest, a 12-year-old, and a 15-year-old.
20 months.
Yeah.
You went again.
I know.
Are you getting any sleep?
Not much.
See, I think the sleep deprivation is the hardest part of being a parent.
Where, do you really get up with your child?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think what happens is that you get in the habit of getting up, then you just don't stop getting up.
And then you don't go back to sleep.
Right. You know, I don't really sleep at all now. A couple hours a night. That's it.
Well, that's bad.
I know, a guilty conscience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about? What about?
Well, you better hold this out of it. You know what? See that? I think if you were to put that,
That's contagious.
Then you're gonna get the thing, you know. But it's all right. No, I don't really have a guilt. I've, you know, done some work on myself. I think I've managed to forgive myself for a few things.
Have you?
I don't know. What about you? You ever done anything that just eats away at you? Eats away at you? Probably not. No, I have. But I have.
Oh, dear. What have you done that's eating away at you?
No, I'm not telling you that. Do you find people trust you?
Some, yes.
No, you seem very trustworthy. I wanted to tell you my secrets there.
Really? You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wear glasses?
I wear contact lenses.
Ah. Do you always wear them?
No, sometimes I wear my glasses.
No, I tell you why I'm asking. Because
tell me.
Ages and ages ago, this is true. And this is a little bit of a confessional. I went to a party and you were at it.
Really?
And, yeah. And I was looking at you. And I was like, oh, there's Uma Thurman.
And I looked nearsighted.
No, you were looking back at me and you went like that. And I went, she must think I'm someone else. Have you ever at a party looked at someone and thought it was them and smiled at them?
Well, yes, and often it was.
Yeah, I'd say probably most of the time.
Most often.
Right, but that one time when it wasn't, it was probably me. You probably...
I actually have had the problem in reverse, where people kind of look at you and then they look at you like they know you, and then you worry that maybe you do know them, but actually you don't know them, so then you have to wait this really long time to make sure you're not rude, and then you're in a long conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone you don't know.
I get people like who I think have been on the show, but haven't been on the show. They're just famous.
Right.
And I go, hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. They're like, I don't know who you are. And or worse, people who have been on the show and I think they haven't been on the show.
Forgot.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing. They come up to you and they go like, hey, and I'm like,
Does
you know.
Does it eat away at you?
Nah. A little bit. A
Tiny
little
bit,
bit.
yeah.
No.
That's all the little things that add up, you know.
Yeah, it is actually. Do you meditate?
I've been trying to, actually.
Recently?
It's been a few days.
Well, that's
I
all
have
right.
this little thing on my iPad called Meditation Timer.
Yeah, I've got that.
And one becomes kind of a slave to it. And I've developed a whole neurosis around whether I've done it or not. So I hit my meditation timer and I try to do it.
I don't think that's in the spirit of it.
No, I know. It's completely not working.
Yeah, no. It sounds like you have to
And then
go...
I keep a log about what happened and so on. So I can really keep track of my, you know, efficiency with meditation.
Is that even a thing?
No.
Efficiency of meditation?
No, it's
Schubert begins the meditation now.
At
And
least I'm
proceed.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Someone just won the cheese contest.
is that today? It is. Nice job. No, it's
Kind of like Hunger Games, or maybe they were put out of the contest. The names shine.
the name shines up.
Wisconsin.
Are you interested in cheeses?
I do eat cheese.
Really? So you're not a vegan then?
No, not at all. No, I eat particularly melted cheese. Grilled cheese, sandwiches to be exact.
Yeah, I understand the melted cheese concept, Uma, but I refer you to. Have you ever gone specialized? Have you ever gone fondue?
You refer me to like a Foreman grill?
Wow, you got a Foreman grill?
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you do. Come
No, I have
on,
a
yeah, you
panini
do.
I've moved on to the panini maker. I'm sorry.
A panini maker's just.
Open-faced in the frying pan, you know, with extra butter.
You're like a cheese genius.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a sandwich maker.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got kids. You got to make sandwiches.
You got to make sandwiches.
Yeah.
They don't eat grilled cheese particularly, but
No, they don't. I thought grilled. I mean, my kids like grilled cheese sandwiches, but of course, they're Scottish.
that'll do it.
Yeah, we have to take a break.
Oh dear.
No, it happens all the time.
Okay.
We'll be right back with Thurman. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm here with Thurman. We're talking now about Nymphomaniac #1, which is the film that it's comedy musical.
Yes.
Lars
Hardcore comedy.
Yeah, Lars von Trier.
Lars von Trier.
Yes, he's Danish, I believe.
He is?
Yes. He's a real aversion to traveling outside of Denmark.
Apparently.
Did you shoot the movie in Denmark?
No, he shot it in Germany.
But he can get there by car.
Yeah, he can.
That's the thing, because he won't go over water and he won't get in an airplane.
Yeah, are you phobic of travel?
No, I just like people who are.
Really?
I like people who
There's no
are
chance of meeting them, mistaking them for someone else.
Well, there's no chance of bumping into
Like
him
when
unless
you
you're
see
in.
someone who sounds Danish, you can think to yourself, I know that's not Lars von Trier.
Right, exactly. He's not
Off
in
my list.
Right, he's not in America. However, if I'm in anywhere you can drive to from Denmark,
Then you've got to worry.
I'm on guard.
Is that Lars von Trier?
Because who knows? It might be.
True.
He's a very very stylistic director.
Yeah.
It's all very bare bonesy and sometimes quite frightening and dark. So this is not a comedy about an nymphomaniac who saves the day.
No. No.
I've saved the day, everyone. Let's have sex.
I mean, she might be saving many people's days, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's a real pathology.
It's actually, yeah, it's a very
real.
psychological movie, very psychological drama.
And the Nymphomaniac #1, is this like the first person who was a nymphomaniac, or the implication being there may be a second on the way?
I think it's just the first time you really spend a long time learning about a nymphomaniac. Like in a more detailed fashion.
Right, okay.
You might make assumptions about an nymphomaniac,
Well, yeah, 'cause
or
it's
think
one of
I
these-
might be an nymphomaniac to yourself sometime. But when you watch this movie, you'll be sure that you might not be.
Yeah, no, I think I might have been.
It sets the bar quite high for what is and is not a nymphomaniac.
Well, what is an nymphomaniac? Is someone who
A very
uses...
busy person.
Yeah, that's true. But also,
Who
someone
can't
who
really
uses...
hold down a job.
Well, you can. It's an addiction, isn't it?
It's
like
a very busy job.
you use sex compulsively.
Apparently so. It's fascinating.
Well, you know, I think I might have done that in the past.
Really?
Sure.
But you're lucky, you know, only recently they would call that a sex addict, because you're
I never said I was a sex addict. Whoa, whoa.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean...
You know, I'm an enthusiastic amateur, but I wouldn't say addict. And also, I find as time goes by, I begin to...
Get married.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Get married again.
And the kids, you know,
Yeah.
they're awake.
Yeah.
Things are going on. There's stuff on TV.
Stuff to do.
You know, then I could watch The Wire again. It's a good show.
Sounds exciting around your house.
It is. that is exciting to me now.
Well, The Wire is a very good show.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's lucky there's a lot of them, too, so you can really spread it out over many weeks and days.
Are you mocking me, Uma? You're mocking me.
No, I wouldn't mock you.
I think a little
Such
mocky.
a funny man.
No, I think you're coming in from the side and mocking from the side.
Oh, no, no.
It's the old Australian mock.
No, it's none of that.
Anyway, we're done.
Okay.
We're out of time. We are, as Lars von Trier would say, halfway through the movie.
Okay.
You're welcome, 5 people. Yeah, so how do you want to finish it up? Awkward pause, meditation, whatever you want.
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause is good. Yeah.